everyone. I'm your host, Heather Dawson, and welcome to RC Spotlight, an exciting program highlighting businesses here in Rancho Cucamonga. Just another reason to work, play, and live in our beautiful city. Making a difference in our community is easier than you may think. David Wiley has more on the effort to make Rancho Cucamonga the best it can possibly be.
Bringing kindness to our city and neighborhoods is the idea behind the recently launched Healthy RC Compassionate Community Initiative. The initiative is designed to encourage all of us to help create a unified community through acts of kindness and compassion. Things as simple as opening a door or saying a kind word to a stranger. The initiative does that through a number of ways, including monthly themes, social media challenges, community events, and by reaching out to local businesses as well as social and faith-based organizations.
Well, our pastor really got behind it. He challenged the entire congregation to do random acts of kindness within their city, within this city, and going out and just doing small things from buying lunch to holding the door for people, just doing little things that make the huge difference, being the owner of their block, taking their own city block on and saying that you're going to be the person on your block that does it for your neighbors.
And what's great about compassionate communities is that it's a practical and actionable way for everyone who lives, works, or plays in Rancho Cucamonga to participate in creating a culture of compassion. One of the easiest ways for local organizations to participate is by using these Be Kind RC cards, which list ideas for kindness in both English and Spanish.
And we've passed them out to our members and invited them to think about ways of being kind to people and asking them to think about ways of being kind to people that they meet.
Although the Compassionate Communities Initiative in Rancho is only a few months old, it's having quite an impact among our local businesses and groups, like the Women on the Move Network, which has incorporated it into their after-school program for young girls.
Part of our curriculum for these girls is compassion. So being part of the Compassionate Cities just gives us a way to let people know what we're doing with our programs and to partner with Compassionate City in making Rancho Cucamonga a wonderful place.
And with the city partnering with local businesses and community groups, they've created an easy template and the tools for anyone to get involved.
And what Healthy RC has done is to give us a lot of tools. Many of people who want to do goodness, they're just lacking ideas, or there's not enough time to think about ideas and be creative. But what Healthy RC does is provides the tools, the creativity, and the ways of communication and the ways of collaboration.
As part of that collaboration to spread compassion and kindness in our community, local businesses, religious, and community leaders are meeting with city staff on a monthly basis to find ways to spread the word.
It's a win-win for everybody. The more we spread kindness, the more we spread love out, especially in our city, the more it engages. Whether you have customers or you have people that attend your functions, you're going to get them engaged just because you're doing something that is really kind, and it just spreads love in a world that is kind of devoid of that a lot of times.
This is something we really encourage everyone to get involved with. You can find more information about the Healthy RC Compassionate Community Initiative by checking out their page on the Healthy RC website. Also, you can be part of the Compassionate Committee, which meets the third Thursday of every month at City Hall. And most importantly, reach out and be kind to those people you encounter every single day. Together, we can make a better Rancho Cucamonga.
We need to channel our energy and our resources through Healthy RC. So I'm inviting everyone to come on board and help us move this initiative forward.
I'm David Wiley for RC Spotlight.
Sprouts is the grocery shopping experience that makes healthy living easy and affordable. Rancho Cucamonga customers can now expect affordable healthy foods at the new Sprouts location. Marco Gutierrez takes us to the 100th California store's grand opening.
Sprouts Farmers Market recently opened its 100th store in California, and its prime location is here in Rancho Cucamonga. We made our way out to check out the grand opening celebration.
One of the things that's really special about Sprouts grand openings is we truly view them as a party. So the first 200 people in line this morning received 20% off of their purchases, so a coupon for 20% off what they get. So we always tell them the saying, the more they spend, the more they save today. Every customer that shops today will get a reusable bag that is the law in California now, so they'll all get one of those. And then we have obviously great grand opening specials, and every 15th customer through the lines will get a special coupon book for all kinds of items that they can come back and get for free on their next purchase.
It was super exciting. I mean, I think we had almost, I think the line was wrapped around the whole entire building today. They're probably one of our biggest openings that we've had so far yet in this area. And it was just super exciting to see everybody come to welcome us open. So, well, since I've been here from the fourth store, almost to the beginning of the California stores, to me it's very, very exciting just to really go into the 100th store of it, but to really give a healthy living for less for all of our customers that are shopping today.
A healthy living is a huge benefit for Rancho Cucamonga locals, and they were more than excited for this grand opening.
We enjoy organic products. That's all we eat. And a lot of the neighbors we've been anxiously waiting for Sprouts here. So we're really excited today. So it's a big day for us in Rancho.
What we really try to focus on is healthy living for less. Our team members are our greatest asset, and we empower them to speak with our customers, talk with our customers, make relationships with our customers, because these are the people that they're going to see in here each and every day. We have a focus on fresh and healthy foods. We are actually a conventional store in a smaller store. We're a one-stop shop. You can get everything that you need shopping at Sprouts.
The health and value benefits of Sprouts drew out brand loyal customers who stood in line and anxiously waited for the doors to open.
I always wish there was a Sprouts closer to my home. I come every Wednesday because they have Double Ad Wednesday, and you get all the deals from last week and the previous week and the new week. So I love Double Ad Wednesdays. They have good prices, very good prices, fresh produce. I just like the store. I'll be back next Wednesday.
Not only are the local customers excited about the new Sprouts, but local employees are just as thrilled for the local opportunities this store represents.
I love the friendly environment, the fact that you can come to work and you can have a great time, you can have fun, but yet still do something for the community as far as us just being here and providing what we can provide. We really strive on customer service, kind of sets us aside from some of the other stores in the neighborhood, and we want to be Alta Loma's place to shop.
One of the things that is great about Sprouts, in addition to shopping here, it's great to work here. We hired over 100 team members here at this store. Some of them were transfers from our other locations, but we did hire 100 people here. So it really was a great thing for this community.
Sprouts has also found a way to seamlessly connect and interact with customers by creating a valuable tool for their business with modern technology.
We just launched our new mobile app, which is very cool. And what it is, it's an app, it's free on your smartphone, and what it gives you is a place to put your shopping list, in addition to downloading coupons that you can scan at the registers and get you a copy of our ad a week early. I think one of the things that we are super thrilled about being in this neighborhood and what's so special here is that we have so many stores in this area, and I was so surprised this morning in speaking to all of the customers. I don't think I met a customer that hadn't shopped at Sprouts yet, so they're very familiar with our format, and they're just thrilled that we're here in this neighborhood closer to home so that they don't have to drive.
Reporting for RC Spotlight, I'm Marco Gutierrez.
Soccer players and fans are scoring a goal in Rancho Cucamonga as a brand new soccer facility undergoes construction. Here's David Wiley with more on the story.
Construction has kicked off for an amazing soccer facility within Rancho Cucamonga's Epicenter Sports Complex. The City Council recently joined officials from the British-based Goals Soccer Centers to break ground on a nearly 4.2-acre state-of-the-art soccer facility.
And we know that you'll be a great city to work with because we've enjoyed a very strong relationship with you so far.
Planned for an area that's been home to full-size soccer fields just south of Quake Stadium, this will be the third Goals Soccer Center here in California and represents a huge investment in Rancho Cucamonga.
We're looking forward to creating jobs. We're going to be spending $5 million building this facility. We want to employ local people, we want to employ local refs, local coaches. We think it would be a great addition to your city, and we're very proud to be here today.
The concept behind Goals Soccer Centers is to create smaller, artificial turf soccer fields that are perfect for teams of 7 or 5 players or even less, rather than the traditional 11. The Rancho Cucamonga Goals Soccer Center will feature 10 short-sided fields named after iconic soccer stadiums from around the world.
In addition, it will have LED lighting, a 4,000 square foot clubhouse, a modern sports lounge featuring a cafe offering beer and wine and a variety of food items.
Discussions about bringing a Goals Soccer Center to Rancho actually began several years ago, and after many discussions, Goals felt that Rancho Cucamonga was the perfect place for their investment.
We selected Rancho Cucamonga to build the facility because of the proximity to the Quakes. We heard about you building this sort of sports centre, the mecca of sports in Rancho. We wanted to be part of that.
Goals Soccer Complex, when complete, is expected to reduce by more than $100,000 the amount of general fund dollars currently used to sustain the Epicenter Sports Complex.
In addition, it provided all of our residents the opportunity to have this wonderful facility with 10 short-sided soccer fields with the synthetic turf. It also allows some of our Pee Wee programs to participate on these fields as opposed to participating in open grass areas. They actually get soccer fields with a cafe and a restaurant and all the amenities that this facility will provide.
Construction on the state-of-the-art facility is expected to take the rest of the year, with a grand opening in January of 2018. And needless to say, the facility is expected to be a huge draw.
And on busy nights, we'll have 300-400 people playing soccer here, so we're really excited about building the facility.
I would be willing to bet that it's going to be approximately 30 to 40,000 more participants for this facility as in comparison to what it was doing at this time last year.
It's a big facility. When you see it there, when it's built, it's a pretty impressive facility.
And with this new soccer facility and other major improvements being made to the Epicenter Sports Center, Rancho Cucamonga is ready to take on the mantle of being the sports mecca of the Inland Empire. I'm David Wiley for RC Spotlight.
Well, the hotel industry is booming in Rancho Cucamonga, and we're here with the city's senior planner to get the inside scoop.
So we currently have 4 hotels that are in review by the city, under construction, and expect to be open soon. One of them is the Residence Inn that's under construction at the southeast corner of 6th Street and Haven Avenue. That's about maybe 150 rooms or so. We have the Fairhill Inn and Suites, and that's located on Pittsburgh Avenue, and that is about 105 rooms. That's currently under construction, and based on the rate at which it's being built, it's expected to be done closer towards the end of 2017. We have a Hampton Inn that was just recently approved by the Planning Commission. That's located on Foothill Boulevard between Milliken Avenue and Rochester. And that's about 100 to 150 rooms in size and about 4 to 5 floors high. It also has an under-building pool, which is unusual because most hotels have a pool either on the outside or on the roof. We also have a boutique hotel that's proposed at the southwest corner of Baseline and Day Creek, and that's going to be within a mixed-use development. I believe that the addition of these hotels will be a definite attraction in the city, and I think that we'll be seeing more hotels.
With these new additions to the hospitality community, the city will continue to evolve as a hub for business tourism.
I think it opens up an exciting chapter in the city's urban development. I think that as we start to see more signature hotels in the city, I think that it will also lead to other kinds of development unrelated to hotels, especially along the Haven Avenue corridor, which the city has been looking forwards to as being developed into a very high-profile office corridor. I think the city strives to a very high degree to get the highest quality, best product we can get here in the city, and that we would not contemplate a hotel that did not meet our very specific high standards, and that we're very aware of the community's high standards, and aside from what the development code and the general plan require, but people who live here have a expectation that it's going to be a safe community, and we're here to ensure that. They have an expectation that any kind of new development will help maintain or enhance the value of their homes. And so we make it clear to the developers that we expect the highest quality in the architecture, and that the tenants will be a responsible and productive addition to the city's economy.
And whether you're a Rancho Cucamonga local or visiting from afar, you'll have plenty of options on where to stay.
I think there's a lot of opportunities in the city overall, and then I think there's also just in the region. I think that one of the things that makes this city attractive is its centralized location. It's a stopping off point for travelers on the way to Las Vegas, and I think that it's a natural place for people to stop. It's also a very attractive city. I think there's a lot of amenities here that sometimes when people drive through, they think to themselves, I would like to stick around a little bit longer, and I think the hotels are one of the type of facilities that help make that easier for them to do so, as opposed to drive through and then have to come back, stay at another location and come back tomorrow or the next day. And then not only on top of that, we have although it's not in the city, but it's in a neighboring jurisdiction, is the Fontana Speedway, or the California Speedway. We also have some other attractions that are further to the south, like in Temecula. Of course, you have the wineries that are down there. And then there's the mountains, so I'm sure that if there's those who are into skiing or other snow sports, then this is a natural stop as well on the way to get up there. I think that what helps make this a natural stop for a lot of individuals is also the large number of restaurants. A large number of those are high-end restaurants. And I think even though some of these locations may not necessarily come to mind as being destinations in and of themselves, but I think Victoria Gardens is one of those places where sometimes people will come out and just make a point of visiting just for that. A lot of these hotels with their events halls or minor meeting rooms are great for weddings, wedding receptions. They're also good for just the casual events, people just getting together, maybe for like as a business group, individuals maybe flying in from outside of the city, coming in for a business meeting, and having these types of facilities associated with hotels is great, because not only are they staying at the hotel, but it also means that they are patronizing the neighboring businesses, the restaurants, and also they have the opportunity to see what the city's all about, and then maybe carry that news back with them to wherever it is that they're visiting from.
These hotels are the perfect addition to our already booming community. Thanks for watching this episode of RC Spotlight. I'm Maddie Perry, and we'll see you next time.
Want to find out how noodles are made? We're going to take you inside the world's leading noodle manufacturer right here in Rancho Cucamonga. Each month, 1 million boxes of Nongshim America's products are prepared and shipped to locations across the country. And that same number of boxes has also added up to 10 million individual packages per month of the foods Nongshim's consumers serve in their homes and on the go.
We looked through a lot of different cities throughout Southern California. In Rancho Cucamonga, I mean, right here where we're at, we just have a great hub of distribution of everywhere we want to go within North America.
Whether it's Nongshim steamed rice, ready-to-go snacks, or its most popular instant noodle brand, Shin Ramyun, the company is branching out to more than just its original consumer base.
Our major consumer is the Asian population, but we're trying to branch into the Hispanic population and the mainstream population as well. We have a wide range of products. We have spicy, non-spicy, we have cold noodles. We're trying to satisfy all the tastes.
Greater exposure creates greater demand. To keep up, Nongshim had to increase its original plant size from about 270,000 square feet to its current size of nearly 350,000 square feet.
We just expanded another 78,000 square feet. We just finished that in January. And we have a new production line in there already, and we have a target probably 2014 where we're going to add another production line as well.
Nongshim has hosted guided tours of its American headquarters since the plant opened in 2006. In a colorful and interactive room outside the production area, guests are greeted by mounted video screens and samples of the brand's products to introduce them to the company. The next lesson teaches visitors that Nongshim is serious about quality control and safety, not only for employees but guests as well. From shoe covers and smocks to matching headwear, everything must be covered to shield the products and machinery from any form of debris and contamination. And even if just for a moment, this process also helps visitors feel like they're part of the Nongshim team. In 2012, nearly 1,000 visitors arrived at Nongshim's Rancho Cucamonga facility, ready to see how the brand makes the noodles that have been enjoyed for nearly 50 years. Along our tour, employees came out and allowed us to handle the freshly cut dough that's at the heart of the company's operation.
This is when it first comes out. You can see how thick it is. And then it goes through the set of rollers. This is raw dough that's going with the flour.
From there, the noodles are deep fried, ensuring the longest preservation and shelf life possible, then molded and sent down the conveyor belts for quality checking and packaging. With 320 employees, these local residents are grateful to this global company for entrusting its brand and products to them.
Well, in general, it's like more work for the surrounding areas, for the people. Now also they bring a little bit of a culture here also, which just gains them or gives everybody more knowledge and more exposure to the Korean way of life and their foods.
From Nongshim America, this is Tiffany Carter for RC Spotlight.
In today's economic climate, it's becoming more and more important for companies to not only take care of their resources, but renew them. And no one in Rancho Cucamonga is doing that better than the folks here at the Coca-Cola warehouse on 6th Street. The Coca-Cola Distribution Center in Rancho Cucamonga covers some 10 acres, features a massive 138,000 square foot warehouse, and employs more than 400 people. The facility and its employees are responsible for delivering Coca-Cola products to stores and restaurants throughout the Inland Empire. Despite the massive daily task of providing beverages for thousands of businesses, the Rancho Cucamonga Coca-Cola warehouse has taken big steps to reduce its environmental footprint, making it the first local business to be recognized by the city's Green Business Recognition Program.
Well, companies have been challenged more than ever to reduce their carbon footprint, and this is why it's important that we take in what we take in and we recycle what we get back. So our goal is to be 100% recyclable. Everything coming in is recycled. Currently we're at 98%, which in the next 3 years our goal is to be 100% of whatever comes in the facility goes back out as being recycled.
And the evidence of that commitment to sustainability can be seen throughout the grounds. Inside the warehouse, where pallets of soft drinks are piled high, there is energy efficient and natural lighting.
All the lighting in the warehouse is either it's done through timers, through motion sensors, or we have skylights that help with the lighting as well too, where we can reduce the lights down to 0 during the day.
In addition, the forklifts used in the warehouse are all electric, creating an emission-free workplace. Now, a facility this size collects a lot of waste, so the warehouse has taken extensive steps to recycle and reuse the wood, plastic, and paper packaging and shipping materials that come to the site every day. Everywhere you look are clearly marked recycle bins to collect the various materials that pass through the warehouse so they can be reused.
This is actually our staging area where we keep all of our product before it's picked up by a third-party recycler. You see cardboard here, you see plastic, and you see wood. Last year we recycled 50,000 pounds of plastic through our shrink wrap and 80,000 pounds of cardboard. The wood you see here are broken pallets that they will be recycled as well too and turned into compost.
And the effort extends to delivery drivers as well, with a special area for them to drop off recyclable items after returning from their route. Now, the truck fleet itself is very special, with many of the bright red trucks being reduced emission vehicles.
This is a hybrid electric truck. There's currently 11 of these in motion in Rancho Cucamonga, delivering to all over the Inland Empire. They produce 30% less emissions and get 30% better fuel mileage than a normal diesel delivery truck.
Nationwide, Coca-Cola boasts some 750 of these reduced emission trucks. And while the Rancho Cucamonga facility began many of their green efforts on their own, local officials have been able to help them make improvements.
We've actually worked with the water company to lower our levels of water usage for irrigation, and we've looked at our electrical usage, and they've also sent in the electric company to help us look at where we can save more energy as well too. We thought we were doing a lot, but they've also pointed us in the right direction to help us save even more on water and electricity.
So with the warehouse and its employees working so hard to conserve some 98% of the facility's materials and energy, Coca-Cola proudly displays the city's Green Business Recognition sticker on their front door.
And it's not just 1 or 2 employees, it's the 400 plus employees that work here, and it's hard work to do this, and it's just a great honor that we're able to be a part of it and be the first company to be honored with that green recognition.
From the Coca-Cola warehouse in Rancho Cucamonga, I'm David Wiley.
It's the great American pastime where the spring, summer, and fall gives us the excitement and enjoyment of watching the grand old game of baseball. Aside from all the action that takes place on the diamond, one of the favorite aspects to watching a great night of baseball is the traditional time of eating peanuts and grabbing a hot dog or two during the 9 innings of fun. Minor league teams such as the popular Rancho Cucamonga Quakes take their night of baseball and entertainment quite seriously. And you can believe that a large part of that good time is based on the snack bar delights that is now getting an extra added kick with the familiar name of Tabasco.
I love Tabasco! Woo-hoo!
Well, we have a lot of stuff going on with Tabasco. Between innings promotion with Tabasco, family gets to circle the bases in the diamond race. There's Tabasco diamond race. They have 30 seconds to complete the relay race, and then and then they win some great prizes from Tabasco, which is a fun one. We're also giving away Tabasco after the game tonight, which is very exciting. So 1,500 lucky fans are going to go home with it's actually probably the premium post-game giveaway of the year, sample of all the different flavors of Tabasco marketed here. And probably, one of the things we're most excited about is just the dining experience, here with Tabasco's available at all of our concession stands, for patrons to use, multiple flavors, which is great. 200 lucky people got a hot dog so they could step up their food game and try a hot dog with Tabasco sauce. So it's been a great night, neat night to have Tabasco involved really all season long.
It might be a bit different to put the Tabasco sauce on a hot dog, but based on fan reaction, it looks like a new tradition might be in the works.
Oh, I love the taste and I love the kick, and every time I come to the game, I put it on my dog.
I love the kick of Tabasco.
Players from the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes also have their unique ways of using Tabasco on their favorite foods.
I like Tabasco on my rice.
I like Tabasco sauce on my chicken.
I love Tabasco sauce on my burrito.
Fans at the Epicenter were also given an added treat at the end of the game that not only included a great fireworks show, but a little extra sample of Tabasco to carry on a very flavorful night of baseball. From the Epicenter, this is J.R. Ebar.
Well, that wraps up this edition of RC Spotlight, where we showcase how to live, work, and play in Rancho Cucamonga. If you tuned in late, don't worry. You can watch RC Spotlight on Channel 3 at 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. every day, except for Wednesday, and online at cityofrc.us RC Spotlight. Also, check out our blog on Tumblr. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.